Hello, good morning. I'm Lolita Delos Reyes, graduating student of Bachelor Science in Real Estate Management in ABE International Business College, Cainta Campus. Now, I am going to present laboratory exercise number 003, General Chemistry. The title of this activity is Acids and Bases and Solubility and Equilibria. The objective of this laboratory exercise is to have been able to make a simple indicator to help identify acids and bases, classify common household items as acids and bases, perform a simple acid-base reaction, identify the chemical equation and predict the product based on the reaction. For part 1 materials, we will be needing red cabbage, lemon juice, soapy water, milk, soda, particularly I use Coca-Cola, vinegar, baking powder, shampoo, brown sugar in water, salt in water, vitamin C in water, tomato juice, baking soda, detergent, and bleach. Procedure for this activity is first, number 1, take a red cabbage and slice it into small pieces. For short presentation purposes, I already did it and cut it into small pieces and already boiled it into hot water for 30 minutes and it will turn out like this. You have to drain it to make this red cabbage juice. Questions number 1. What happened when the red cabbage was boiled? As you can see, after boiling for 30 minutes, the red cabbage will turn out like this. So it turns color violet. So the choices is A, nothing happened, B, the cabbage turned transparent, C, a bluish violet juice was extracted from the cabbage, D, a red streak was collected from the boiled cabbage. So the answer is C, a bluish violet juice was extracted from the cabbage. Number 2 question. What color change occurred when the red cabbage juice was mixed with the lemon juice? Lemon juice is acid. Let's try. One, 2, 3 drops. Lemon juice. One, 2, 3. So, the choices is A, no change, B, blue turns red, C, blue turns yellow, D, blue turns green. As you can see, if we mix the red cabbage juice to lemon juice, it turns into red. So the answer is blue turns red. Number 3 question. What color change occurred when the red cabbage juice was mixed with the soapy water? The soapy water is base. Two, three. Soapy water. One, two, three. So going back to the question number 3, What color change occurred when the red cabbage juice was mixed with the soapy water? A. Blue turns red. B. Blue turns green. C. No change. D. Blue turns yellow. Answer is, as you can see, blue turns green. We will going to go for part 2, laboratory exercise. So our materials needed is baking soda, vinegar, mixing bowl, goggles. So I don't have goggles, so I use like this laboratory coat or another layer of protective clothing like this. Closed shoes, then gloves. I will be mixing first those materials here. Soapy water, milk, the red cabbage juice, soda, 1, 2, 3 drops, vinegar, 1, 2, 3, baking powder, next, shampoo, Next, brown sugar in water. Next, salt in water. Next, vitamin C in water. Next, tomato juice. Next, baking soda. Next, detergent. And then bleach. Moving forward to part 2 for this laboratory exercise, as I've said, I will be needing these materials like baking soda, this one, also vinegar, this one, then mixing bowl, I don't have goggles, so I use my sunglasses, measuring spoon, this one, also closed shoes I am wearing right now, and then gloves. Based on procedure, place a spoonful of baking soda in the mixing bowl. Slowly add a spoonful of vinegar into the baking soda. Observe what happens. Let's see. Baking soda. Then vinegar. For this activity, questions number 1, what happened when the two ingredients were mixed? A. Bubbling occurred. B. Nothing happened. C. The mixtures turned black. D. The baking soda became a solid. As you can see, when I mix it, the vinegar and then the soda, there is a bubbling occurred. So the answer is letter A, bubbling occurred. Questions number 2. Which of the following is an acceptable conclusion based on your answer in question number 1? Choices. A. One of the possible products of the reaction is a gas. B. Both reagents are not reactive with each other. C. Combustion occurred since the mixtures turned black. Something burned. D. The vinegar caused a chemical change on the baking soda turning into a solid object. The answer is A. One of the possible products of the reaction is a gas. Number 3. Question. Which of the reacting ingredients is an acid? A. Acid baking soda. B. Acid vinegar. C. Not enough information to identify. D. Both are acids. The answer is letter B. Acid vinegar. Number 4 question. Which of the reacting ingredients is a base? Choices. A. Base vinegar. B. Base baking soda. C. Not enough information to identify. D. Both are bases. Based on our observation, the answer is letter B. Base is baking soda. Number 5 question. How did you identify the acid in the base? Choices. A. Based on the previous experiment. B. Based on taste. C. Based on smell. D. I am not sure. Of course, the answer is letter A. Based on the previous experiment. So, household items. Now, let us identify which are those products are, is it acid, base, or neutral? So, let's identify. Lemon juice, as you can see, is an acid. For the soapy water, as you can see, is base. Drinking water, neutral. Milk, base. Vinegar, acid. And then the soda, Coca-Cola, is acid as well. Baking powder, base. Baking soda, base. Tomato juice, acid. And then the vitamin C in water, neutral. Salt in water, neutral. Brown sugar in water, it's neutral as well. Shampoo, base. Detergent, base. And then the bleach, base. Number 16 question. What is an indicator? The answer is A. An indicator is a solution close open parenthesis, or a compound that changes color when mixed with an acid or a base. Question number 17. Is the reaction between the household ingredient and the indicator an example of reversible acid-base reaction? The answer is, it depends on the household ingredients. If it is a strong acid or base, then it is not reversible. So the answer is, based on the choices, is letter C. For number 18, what is the similarity between water and the red cabbage juice? A, they can both resist drastic changes in pH. B, they can act both as an acid and as a base, depending on the reacting compound. And then C, they are both acids. D, they are both bases. Based on our experiment, the answer is letter B. They can act both as an acid and as a base depending on the other reacting compound usage. Number 19. What is the acid found in the ingredient? Of course, citric acid. The answer is letter C, citric acid. Number 20. What is the base found in the ingredients? A, sodium hydroxide. B, potassium. C, sodium bicarbonate. D, sodium chloride. The answer is letter C, sodium bicarbonate. What is the correct acid-base reaction? A, HCl plus NH, HCO3, NHCl, and H2OCO3. The answer is HCl, sodium HCO3, sodium Ci, and then H2O, water, CO3. Number 22. What are the products formed? Choices. A, sodium chloride and carbonic acid. B, sodium acetate and water. C, potassium acetate and water. D, sodium acetate and carbonate. The answer is letter A, sodium chloride and carbonic acid. Carbonic acid is easily converted into water and CO2, carbon dioxide. Hence, the whizzing and bubbling during the reaction. So the answer in filling the blank is letter C, CO2, carbon dioxide. Question number 24. Will sodium acetate dissolve in water or will it form precipitate? A, it will dissolve in water. B, it will precipitate. The answer is A, it will dissolve in water. Number 25. What will be the chemical equation for the solution of or ionations of sodium acetate? The given answer is NaCH3COO and then NaCH3C00 Na+. Then letter D is none of the above. So I computed it. I will just put it into the email, my computation regarding this equation. So the answer is none of the above, C2H3Na02. Number 26. If instead of vinegar, lemon juice was used, what will you observe? A, nothing because lemon juice is a base. Nothing because lemon juice is an acid. C, there will be a bubbling too since lemon juice is a base. And letter D, there will be a bubbling too since lemon juice is an acid. Since based on our experiment, the lemon juice turns is an acid. So the answer is letter D, there will be bubbling too since lemon juice is an acid. Number 27. What is the acid found in lemon juice? A, hydrochloric acid. B, acetic acid. C, citric acid. D, sulfuric acid. The answer is citric acid, letter C. Thank you, and that's all for today for the acids and bases and solubility equilibria. Thank you.